Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Open Boat, and today we are at the winner's circle. You guys did it. Huge congrats to everyone who went out this fall run season and caught fish and took the time to send me their fish pictures to partake in the 3-part Surfcasters challenge. Now, I have my laptop here with all the submissions and we're gonna go through every single one, starting off with the first round, catching a fish on a sand eel teaser. Kicking it off, we have 2 striper entries from Bob Vendetti of New Jersey. We got 2 nice fish here caught on nice teasers, and then we're gonna continue our sweep in New Jersey with Carl Hodge. He has another nice one caught on a teaser. That was definitely, the Ava teaser jig combo was the hot one for the fall, I could say for sure, with the mixed bait we had out front. Moving on to another New Jersey entry, we have Gary Solentine, and he wrote a nice message saying, "I wanted to thank you for this, and I probably never would have caught the fish I caught yesterday if I didn't use a teaser. I was fishing the Northern Ocean County surf using a diamond jig and an eel imitation. After an hour, I finally hooked up to a 31-inch striper that I tagged and released, as I'm a member of the Berkeley Striper Club. I'm sorry, but I never took a picture of the fish. It's fine, you're good, no worries. I only took a picture of the teaser I was using. I was so busy measuring and tagging the fish. I forgot all about it, but this fish was caught on October 24th at approximately 5 p.m. Thanks, Gary. I love when people, like a lot of guys here, have included their little stories about the fish they caught too, and big cahoots to Gary for tagging and releasing that fish too. Love to see it. And also he sent us the picture of the teaser he used, so that's really cool to see. Moving on to Long Island, we have Joshua Severin, and he has a nice striper here, another sand eel Ava jig combo with a nice handmade teaser that he made. Love seeing the handmade work. Next up, we have Sam O, Certifiable on social media. Another fish caught on a handmade teaser of his with the good old Jason Voorhees in the background, a little spooky for the fall run Halloween fishing season. And then we have a Open Boat Fisherman magazine subscriber from North Carolina, and his name is Rick Bear, and he says that he watches the Fisherman reports from North Carolina to plan trips to see his family in Cape May, and he got his personal best last October, a 46-incher, and he also did great in the spring run. And he got this short on an eel teaser and an over slot on metal, and then 2 more days of fishing and then back to North Carolina. But we love to see it that our reports are, helping you out, getting you on fish and making you want to travel to get on fish. We love to see that. And then we're back over to New Jersey with Jerry and his son Eric. And this is a very cool picture. We have Eric laying on the beach next to a striper, all big smiles there. And this is a 46-inch striper that Jerry caught at Island Beach State Park, and the cool thing about it was the fish was caught on a teaser that his son Eric pictured next to the fish tied, and he's 5'6", so you can gauge the measurements of the fish here to see how tall that is. I always love seeing people do it with tuna, or they did it with makos back in the day, laying next to a fish to see how long it is. That's always a fun thing to do. Moving on to Long Island, we have Paul Rudolph. He caught this striper on the Long Island South Shore, a hand-tied lefty cray black deceiver. And Paul says that he mostly fly fishes, but when he can surf cast, he finds a teaser very effective. And he was using a 3-ounce Deadly Dick metal with it too. And I couldn't agree more. Sometimes, reflecting on this fall run season, we had fish that would not hit unless there was a teaser tied on. If you just had an Ava jig, they wouldn't hit it. And then if you tied a quick dropper loop with a teaser attached, then it would hit. It was whack. This is a very, very finicky fall run season that took a lot of patience and a lot of just focus and just, reevaluating what you're throwing and stuff like that. But from the results of the Surfcasters challenge, I can see that a lot of you guys were successful. Sticking to Long Island, we have Mike Brennan with his fish that he caught on another South Shore fish. I wonder if Mike and Paul are buddies here. He caught this short on a teaser and emailed me the next day. A lot of these guys I really appreciate. I logged in and I was getting email after email from guys catching fish literally that day or that night before and sending emails right away. So I really appreciate the swift response. And we're gonna move it back to New Jersey with a familiar face, even wearing the same beanie today. It's me. Yes, evidence that I catch fish. I mean, you know this, but I do in fact go fishing when I have time, and I did catch a fish on a teaser, a chartreuse teaser with a little bit of red flare on the bottom, kind of make it look like a wounded bait fish or like gill flare. I really like, because I used to tie and I still kind of tie a little bit. I'm getting into fly tying now, so pray for me. But I really like little attention to detail when I'm tying a teaser, like a little color flash, or like if you add like metallic hackle, it can make or break your teaser. And you know, that's just me being a girly girl too. I like glittery, sparkly, pretty things. So there I am with my fish on an undisclosed beach location. Moving back to Long Island, we have Timothy Vess with a fish on a teaser, and that's actually, I like this one because it's a red head with black hair and it has a cute little eyeball on it too. Going back to what I was saying with detail, and you can see the metallic hackle on that. Love to see it. And last but not least, we have Dana Malshagen. And of course, going back to everyone's names, I'm sorry if I butchered your names. I'm trying here, but you know, I'm sorry if I butchered anyone's names, but you're all doing great catching fish. And here we have Dana with our last entry for the teaser edition. So congratulations, all you sand eel teaser fishermen out there. I am proud of you, and I'm very happy that you submitted your entries. And we're gonna definitely do this again. I loved the amount of subscribers and viewers that reached out and they shared their stories with me about their catches. And stay tuned for next week as we go back to the winner's circle for pencil poppers. See you guys next week.